2, 1.
Hey there, again, I'm Master Mershad with Ultimate Leadership Martial Arts, and this is our Instructor series. This is, I think, the 8th video for this year, and what we're talking about this video is about our curriculum. And if you're a student, or even if you're an assistant instructor, you're not really going to have a hand in the curriculum taught at your school. But for school owners, for head instructors, there's a couple things that go into curriculum that we can make sure that we kind of include, okay? And so the big thing that I'm going to hit on right now is a rotating curriculum. A couple years ago, we went from having a standard curriculum to rotating curriculum, and it just revolutionized our classroom. It really was something that was not just easier to teach, it was actually more productive. We got just as many forms taught from white belt to black belt. We had more instructors that are motivated and inspired to do things because things are changing all the time, and it's not just the same. So rotating curriculum is the first thing that I'm going to hit on. And if you don't know what a rotating curriculum is, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it in more detail. You can email me at tkdohio@woh.rr.com. But basically, a rotating curriculum says that over the next 10-week cycle, or however long your testing cycles are, the white and yellow belts are going to work on this form and these 1 steps. Or your orange through blue belts are going to work on this form and these self-defense drills and these board-breaking drills. That's kind of how we break it down. And then brown belts through red belts are going to do this form and these board-breaking moves and this self-defense drill. And then your first degrees are going to do this form and your second degrees and so on. And so when you set up your curriculum, you want to make it so that if you are stuck and you're the only guy or gal teaching class that day and you have all your ranks show up, that you could actually cycle through all the forms for the that are required for, let's say, a brown through black belt class just as easily as if you had 4 instructors helping you. And so you want to set that curriculum up. Again, easy doesn't always mean better, but in this situation, when you have a rotating curriculum, it does make things a lot easier, but it doesn't take away from any of the performance of the students. If anything, it actually helps because when you rotate on and off from one form to the next, they're going to learn just as many forms, but they're going to have more time to actually work on it, okay? So when you rotate, I'm not going to talk really about forms as much. When you rotate self-defense drills, this is the key because sometimes, sometime in the past, we used to do a self-defense drill for green belt, and then one for blue belt, and then one for brown belt, and then one for red belt, and then one for first degrees. And what you're doing is you're by the time you demonstrate all of them, you've got to go back and show the brown belts what theirs was because they forgot already. And so rotating your self-defense drills is a really cool way of doing that. And the way we rotate is we go from a grab attack this cycle to the next cycle a striking attack, okay? And we've done different things. We've done ground escape. We've done headlocks. We've done chokes. We've done punches, hook punches, front kicks. We've done all kinds of things. But the cool thing is it's always different. And now we're doing them where they loop, okay? For example, this cycle we're going from a hook punch attack and their partner blocks and then gets them into a reverse headlock. And then from there, section 2 starts, or part 2, where they actually have to get out of the headlock. And so they weave together in a way that at testing, when they do this, not only is it kind of cool to test them on it, but it looks really sharp, all right? And so when you're doing this, when you're putting that curriculum together, you want to do it in a way that's exciting to you, because it was exciting to me, and I knew if it was exciting to me that once I started teaching it, that the students would fall right in line, and they really do. They like that. So that's the self-defense drills. Board breaking. For orange through blue belts, they don't break boards at testing at our school, but every cycle they earn a board breaking stripe. And that way when they get to the levels where they do have to break, they've got that confidence, they've got that understanding of the different techniques. And so, you know, at the orange belt level, every cycle we rotate between one hand technique and one kicking technique. So this example of this cycle is an elbow strike and a front kick. And so this whole cycle, all of our orange through blue belts are getting a stripe for doing a reverse elbow smash and a back leg front kick. And they get that stripe for doing it on the bags or on a target as if it was a board breaking move. So not just, you know, throwing it out there, but I mean setting up, take a deep breath, adjust their stance, throw their elbow, loud yell, then they'll get their stripe. And so again, it's just that cool way of changing it up. And the next cycle, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be a step behind side kick and a palm strike. The next cycle is going to be a roundhouse kick and a hammer fist. And then it cycles back, front kick and elbow smash. So they get it twice before they actually have to do it as a brown belt and above to break boards of testing. There's a lot of other things you can cycle through when you're doing a rotating curriculum. You can cycle through your warm-up drill. I did this for a little while, and it worked really nice, where we rotated. Every cycle had a warm-up drill. Now we've gone to open warm-ups, but every once in a while, again, changing it up doesn't hurt anything. Having a weekly warm-up, having a monthly warm-up, having something you rotate a lot makes it so it's still fresh. You don't want your Taekwondo school, or your martial arts school in general, to be just the same old, okay? They get that at baseball. When they go to baseball, it's the same running drill, same catch. No, don't give me evil looks, baseball parents. But, the running drills, the catching drills, the run the bases, the pop flies, it's the same thing every practice. They don't want that here. Martial arts is different. Martial arts is exciting. Martial arts is always changing. So why doesn't your curriculum change? Make sure you look at it, take a look, have fun with it. Again, if you have any questions, you can email me at tkdohio@woh.rr.com. Thanks.